What is the key instruction on parenting? How do I grow as a disciple of Christ and as a parent? Hi, my name is Chen Chong, and I'll be sharing my perspectives that I glean from the Bible, both as a Christian and as a parent. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4 tells us, "Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord." There are specific principles and implications behind this instruction for Christian parents. But this is also set in the larger context of how believers are to live as a community of God's people, which is described for us in Ephesians chapter 4, 5, and 6. We can learn other principles on how we live as Christians, whether as parents, children, husbands, or wives. There are many things that we do that can really make our children angry. When we compare them with other children, when we insist that they must do things in a certain way, my way, or when we give them many instructions at one time, or when we give them one instruction many times, or when we jump to a conclusion. There was a time when I instructed my son to get something done, and very quickly I assumed that it was not done. After that, he was really frustrated, and I realized my mistake. I think one area in which we cannot make our children angry is we must learn to affirm them more. We all need affirmation. As parents, we need affirmation from our children. Our children need our affirmation too. When we want the best for our children, and we want our children to be the best, we must not keep moving the finishing line. When was the last time you praised your child for doing something right? And I don't mean for doing well in an exam only, or for good character and behavior. When I was growing up, I remember a time when I came home and I celebrated the success of a competition that I participated in. But my parents were very quick to say, "Don't be complacent, don't be proud. You've got to work harder." I think there is room for us to celebrate each milestone that we reach before we then move on to the next. When our children do something, we can celebrate their intention, we can celebrate their effort, and we must not just focus on whether the thing that is done is good enough for us. As Christian parents, let us spur them on with affirmation and encouragement. Join me in the next video when we will look at the second part of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4. What does it mean to bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord? See you again.